This is us. We're humans. But where did we come from? We have three key ancestors that link us to the past. They are Ardipithecus, Ardi, Homo habilis, and Homo erectus. Locomotion and bipedalism is one of the key features that link us to our ancestors. Hi, I'm Ardi. I walk mostly on all fours because I have very short limbs. I walk most like an ape. I'm Homo habilis. I walk upright but slouched and have a very wide gait.
Hey, I'm Homo erectus, and I walk with a straight spine and have arched feet suited for long-distance running. I'm fully capable of bipedalism.
Dentition is another important feature that links us to our ancestors. As Ardi, I have the smallest molars and canines of any of the descendants, and my enamel is thicker than that of a chimpanzee, which means I eat meals and plants and stay away from hard nuts. As Homo habilis, my teeth are smaller and more human-like. They are adapted to chew hard foods. They also have more of a rounded arc like modern humans. I eat leaves, woody plants, and sometimes animal tissue.
My cheek teeth are smaller than most of my ancestors, and my teeth allow me to eat more meats and less plants, so I hunt more than any of my ancestors.
Skull size is another key feature that links us to the past. As Ardi, I have the smallest skull, being the smallest ancestor of the Homo phylogeny. As Homo habilis, my skull was fuller and rounder, and I am more capable of bipedalism because my spine attaches at the base of the skull.
My brain is the largest of any of my ancestors, being around 900 cubic centimeters.
But wait, how did we get from Ardi to Homo habilis? There seems to be a big difference between Ardi, who lived in the woodlands, and Homo habilis, who lived in the grasslands. So why is this gap so big? There has to be a missing link. How do we get from Ardi to a species capable of making tools and standing completely upright? What's the missing link? It turns out the missing link is Lucy, Australopithecus.
Hey there, my name is Australopithecus, but my friends call me Lucy. I am one mysterious creature because I am the link between modern humans and the ancient ancestors of human. No one knew I even existed until I was found. I lived between 3.9 and 2.8 million years ago, and I died by falling out of a tree. Just another reason evolution thought it was a good idea to make me walk bipedally instead of climbing the trees. My pelvis structure is similar to a human's because it is short and wide, but still does not have the capability of a modern human stride. My stride is a side-to-side rocking motion, which is unlike modern humans. My teeth are intermediate in size between humans and apes, and I have similar characteristics to both. The front premolar tended to have one large cusp, which is ape-like, rather than two equal-sized cusps, as in humans. I have a small brain, less than 500 cubic centimeters, which is about 1/3 the size of a modern human brain. But for my body size, my brain is actually bigger than would be expected.
How did these changes happen? Let's talk about selection pressure. We attribute these changes to a changing environment.
Around the equator, the size of the woodlands fluctuates. So during a time when the woodlands were starting to shrink, Homo habilis was forced out into the grassland. This is a very different environment that required a new lifestyle.
This lifestyle relied on bipedalism. This is a more energy-efficient way of movement than quadrupedalism. It allows for long-distance walking and hunting, and it frees the hands so that they could use tools. As the environment changed and the lifestyle as well, the diet of Homo changed.
The diet evolved from mostly soft plants to harder nuts, woody plants, and some meat. The capability to eat these new foods arose from the change in dentition, specifically the teeth having harder enamel. The lifestyle changed in the grasslands too.
Homo now needed to become nomadic scavengers and were also starting to hunt. However, they needed their brain to develop as well as their skeleton. Over time, the brain got bigger, allowing it to become more complex. This is apparent in the habits such as using tools and gathering food.
This is the phylogenetic tree for human evolution. Artie is the red arrow. Lucy is the blue arrow. Homo habilis is the green arrow. And Homo erectus is the yellow arrow.
Artie dates back to about 4.4 million years ago and is the oldest ancestor to humans. Before the discovery of Lucy, there was a large gap until Homo habilis. Homo habilis dates back to 2.4 million years ago. Homo erectus is the most recent ancestor of the ones we're covering, dating to 1.89 million years ago.
Lucy filled in this gap and allowed scientists to figure out which characteristics were ancestral and which were derived. Lucy shared ancestral characteristics with Artie, such as a sloped forehead and a prominent brow, a small brain cavity, and larger cheek teeth.
Lucy also shared derived characteristics with Homo habilis and thus Homo erectus, such as arched feet and longer limbs, which allowed for bipedalism, small skull shape, and small human-shaped front teeth.
So, Lucy is the missing link between Artie and Homo habilis because of her transitional characteristics. Let's recap. Artie, our most basal common ancestor, Lucy, otherwise known as Australopithecus, Homo habilis, and Homo erectus demonstrate the crucial evolutionary changes that define who humans are today. We know Lucy is the missing link because her sloping forehead, moderately sized teeth, and short and wide pelvic structure demonstrate the transition from the extremely ape-like Artie to a more human-like Homo habilis.